You want something better?
Wednesday, we have a special show here called Budget for Your Gadget, courtesy of our friends over here at 𝐴𝐶ianic.com.ph, where we have a bit of a gadget review. It's your boy Wacky, and we are back looking at another piece of tech. And here is the thing. If you guys are looking for a brand new laptop, we cover a lot of stuff here. We covered laptops, we covered fans, we covered the PC last week. Now, we're going back to our roots because we're looking at another laptop. And the one you're looking at right now, if you guys are tuning over on our live streams over on twitch.tv/Magic899TV, as well as over on our TikTok live stream at Magic899, or maybe you're on Facebook at Magic899. Well, you guys are seeing this beautiful, beautiful laptop. What you guys are looking at is the Lenovo Slim 3. Here's the thing. Lenovo is my brand of laptop. The current laptop that I own, I use it for streaming, I use it for everything that I do, is a Lenovo laptop. And I will tell you that Lenovo, when it comes to build quality, they do not disappoint. So I'm really happy to have this one right now. Lenovo Slim. One thing from the get-go, as I took this out of the box earlier, over on TikTok, I was taking it out of the box, and I really like how slim this is. It is called the Lenovo Slim, so it makes sense. But if you're looking for a compact laptop to bring around, then this might check that box immediately. The Lenovo Slim 3, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the thing. When it comes to looking at the device, well, it's got a beautiful gray finish, and when it comes to its screen size, this is a big screen. This is a really, really big screen. So if you're a fan of watching Netflix, or you want to use this to view movies, maybe you have presentations to do and you want to use your laptop, well, we have a 15.6-inch full HD display. So you won't have any problem at all seeing everything you need to do. And it's really nice. It's really bright. And the colors look really nice as I'm looking at it. Look at that. But yes, enough looking at the exterior. The thing is, I always look at the exterior from the get-go. And when it comes to how everything feels really strong. And it looks really nice. The keyboard, it's built in. And then it feels really nice. Let's look at the interior of laptops, because a lot of things that people talk about looking at your laptop is, oh, what's your specs? Oh, how strong is your laptop? How fast is your laptop? Well, this thing doesn't slack in that department either, because when it comes to its processor, you guys are looking at an Intel Core i3 13th gen. Keep in mind, one of the latest right now is we are currently at 15th and 14th gen. Now, this is the 13th. This isn't too far from the latest generation of laptops. So you guys won't have any problem at all when it comes to power, because it can still run decently when you're multitasking, you're doing multiple tasks, opening multiple tabs, let's say, opening multiple applications, let's say. Well, this thing can properly chug it and properly do the work. And you guys are also looking at 8 gigabytes of RAM built in, which is nice because back then, back in my day, laptops usually came in 4 gigabytes and then you have to upgrade it after. Now, 8 gigabytes already built in. So that's a very decent amount. You guys can play decently on normal settings on games if you guys want to. And again, when it comes to doing multiple things, maybe you're rendering something simple over on Blender, then it won't be a problem at all. For storage, we're looking at 512 gigabytes SSD storage, which is upgradable, and you guys can add more SSD storage if you want. And it's nice that it's SSD, because that means it's all completely digital. So when it comes to moving files and processing everything in the background and moving files around, then it won't be a problem at all. It's a beautiful, relatively simple laptop compared to the gaming laptops that we usually look at. This one is on the relatively simpler side and the more sleek side of everything. I can see this being used by students. Maybe you're an office worker that needs an extra piece of tech on the go. Maybe you need to be able to work on everything on the go. Maybe you need to have easy access to your files. Well, this is a good thing to have, okay? And to mention as well, this has a numpad. Not a lot of laptops have a numpad. So if you crunch a lot of numbers, maybe you're in accounting, or maybe you work on admin and you need to handle a lot of documents which has a lot of number crunching, well, you guys have a numpad that you have built in. What it has over on its sides, we're looking at USB. It has an HDMI port for presentations, or if you guys want to watch movies on a bigger screen. We also have a Type-C plug, which is nice. I'm glad that more laptops are supporting Type-C. So if you guys want any more modern gadgets to plug in to charge, then Type-C is good. And we have an audio jack over here at the side as well. Over here, we have another USB port and an SD card slot. So everything over here is on the sides. You guys won't have to worry about a thing. The charging slot is here as well. And again, a relatively simple laptop from a brand that I notice a lot when it comes to on the simpler side. And if you guys are looking for an extra piece of tech, I can see it working. Again, for students, maybe you're on the go a lot and you want an extra laptop. And I can say this can run decently because it's a 13th Gen i3 processor. That means it's not slacking as well. You could probably run simple games. So maybe you want to play Valorant on normal settings. I believe that could work. So you guys might be wondering, now that I've mentioned this simple laptop when it comes to it, Wacky, I want to get this. I want to have this in my setup. How much is it? Here's the thing. Since we're in budget for your gadget, this thing actually sells for $30,995. But given that this is budget for gadget and we gotta cater to your guys' budget and give you guys a sweet, sweet deal, thanks to our friends over at 𝐴𝐶ionic, you guys get a discount if you guys get it. You guys can get this laptop for 26,995 pesos if you're paying with cash. For an entirely new laptop with a relatively up-to-date processor, I will say. Very mid-range laptop, so relatively something simpler for what you guys might need. If you guys want to get it right now, you guys can avail it over online via cash, and you guys will also get a free wireless mouse over at 𝐴𝐶ionic. So maybe if you're off to college, maybe you're just about to enter college, for those who have been taking over the entrance exams, or you're taking over a new job where you need a laptop on the go and have it at all times, this is not a bad choice because it's compact, it has everything, it's got a really relatively good size, and it's easy to bring around, I will say. And it looks really slick. A lot of people will gloss over that fact because a lot of laptops look the same, but it looks really slick. So if you bring this out, it immediately shines in your face, which I really, really like because it looks really clean, it looks really smooth, and it works relatively nice. Huge thanks to our friends over at 𝐴𝐶ionic.com.ph. Everything that I talked about today is over at their website. So if you guys want to learn more or maybe learn more of the deals that they have, then you guys should head over there, 𝐴𝐶ionic.com.ph. Everything that you guys need to know. Huge thank you to them again for this another beautiful laptop that we got to look at. And thank you to you guys for joining me for another edition of
Budget for your gadget.
At 𝐴𝐶ionic, better people, better service, better deals. You may visit our branches, flash on the screen.